Simple enough. So let me show you the wreath kit. Obviously, it's going to come with a grapevine because that's the title of it, right? So it has the sunflowers that I absolutely adore. It also has 4 or 3 rolls of ribbon. 3 rolls of ribbon. All 2.5 inch, by the way. All 2.5 inch ribbon. It comes with 3 rolls of ribbon. It comes with my vendor's version of 60919 in the royal blue. And it's going to be, we're going to open that up here shortly. Of course, a grapevine. And the focal, part of the focal point is going to be this 12 by 6 sign that says hello sunshine. All right, so I'm going to get started because I grandkids are coming, so I want to do my crafting. So this 12 by 6 hello sunshine sign, and this grapevine looks almost like it's oval, but it's not. It's really round. But if you get, because, you know, of course, grapevines are hand done. So no two are going to be alike. No grapevine ever is going to be perfect. You can kind of reshape if possible. I'm not too worried about it because I can usually do an optical illusion as I'm adding my floral and greenery. So we've got the 18 inch. So this kit actually comes with the 18 inch grapevine, this sign, my floral. This is the, actually this is the smoke blue. And so I'm adding that. I'm going to include that. I'm also going to include this very full sunflower bush. Now this sunflower bush has several stages of blooms on it. So when I say that, you'll see some that are fully opened, some that are partially opened, and then I think there's one that has like a little bud that's not quite open. So it's like the different stages of growth on the sunflower, which I really enjoy. Maybe it doesn't have the open bud. So I secured my bow with some 22 gauge floral wire, and now I'm feeding that floral wire through the grapevine. There's 1, there's 2, and I went with 5 layers of ribbon because I wanted a bit fuller bow and a taller bow. So that's fun. And now we're gonna start adding some florals here. So let me tie off my floral wire back here. And one thing too, when I do this is after I get it secured and trim off my wire, I always stick that wire back into the grapevine, and then I go one more step and I'm going to put some hot glue right over the top of it so it doesn't come loose. And that hot glue will also prevent it from harming, you know, my customers, my potential customers' door. So we don't want to, and it won't shift. You know, it's gonna stay right there. That wire's not going anywhere. So the glue kind of puts a rubber. So these two florals come with this wreath kit. So I'm going to use all of it, and I definitely want to use these leaves, but I'm going to separate them. Oh, I just put those underneath there. So I'm going to snip here at the base, but I'm going to put this one separately because I don't need a big long stem. So I'm gonna cut it about 3 to 4 inches. It can actually go a little bit shorter than this, but I'm going to keep these leaves because we're gonna be using these as fillers as we go along. So I'm going to do that to all of these, and it might be easier just to take, I don't know. This is a really good quality sunflower, by the way. You can tell the petals on it are made with good quality fabric. They're not frayed on the edge. It's really a good quality sunflower. I enjoy these. I have to look at this from this angle. Okay, I'm liking that. I'm liking that. Let me see. So the nice thing about Grapevine is that you get to play with it with placement before you add anything. I love that about Grapevine. Another thing about designs, I wonder if I should swap these out. Let me swap these out. Is it helps balance things out when you kind of bring it around and touch the sign or touch your focal point, rather than having like a clean separation between the two. Yeah, I like that better. I like that better. And then, of course, we've got all these leaves to fill in. What, Marlene? Oh, hang on. We still have one more. That's where I'm going to put it, right in there. All right, let me show you before I have it glued down. So this is where I'm starting, and it's kind of like the rough draft or the base, right? Because we're going to go and we're going to add some leaves. We're going to be adding this smoke blue filler. And now that we have placement and I feel comfortable with it, we can go ahead and attach it. And let me see if my glue gun, I just turned my glue gun on, so I'm going to give it a minute. So I'll go ahead and get started with my glue pot. So I've got my glue pot over here off the camera. You guys can't see it, but it's there. And start loading sunflowers. And one of the most important things for me is making sure that you cannot see the mechanics. So I don't want to see any glue when I'm done. Honestly, and good luck this weekend too, Claudia. I'm glad that you made some things, some like everyday things for Mother's Day. It's perfect. But I went to a craft show. I was actually a vendor at a craft show and got a chance to walk around. I don't want to move these if I don't have to. There we go. Got a chance to walk around and check out, you know, some of the other vendors and stuff. And there was another wreath maker there. And I was kind of embarrassed. I don't know how to, her designs were beautiful, but what I noticed, and it really stuck out in my mind, was the glue strings and the glue showing on her grapevine. And it wasn't just one, it was every grapevine. And it just kind of turned me off. But I mean, they were pretty. Just don't look too close. You're going to have glue here, there, and everywhere. And it just kind of turned me off a little bit. But it also made me realize too, and it made me unconscious, yeah. It made me very conscientious about it and make sure that I don't do that as well. Oh, thank you, Regina. Oh, thanks, Carol. I love the sunflowers. Beth, these sunflowers are gorgeous. Yes, I actually have them. So this is more like a golden yellow, and I have them in an orange too for fall. So I've got them for fall colors too. Believe it or not, fall's starting to appear. This is so far. I've still got a few more. I've got 4 more leaves to put together. And we still are going to add this smoke blue. So before I add some smoke blue in there, or before I add the rest of these leaves, so what I'm going to do is leave these to fill in after I add the smoke blue. So as I said earlier, this is my vendor's version of the 60919. It's all hand wrapped. This is the smoke blue. And it will come apart easily in 3 sections. So here's a section, here is a section, and there's a section. I typically don't separate it any more than that, or else I'm dealing like with little bitty pieces, and I prefer not to. I also, if you deal with the hand wrapped, which is great quality, and you do separate it, sometimes it's just best not to. You can just use the whole thing as one. But I keep floral tape on my table just like this, and we'll just give it a shot of floral tape so that it stays together securely. These 2 are fine. This one's okay. But when I separate it like that, it'll tear the paper, and I just don't want it all coming apart. Hopefully that makes sense. I get brave and Claudia, the key with margaritas is moderation. Don't get the double shot of tequila, And don't get the extra large margarita. I've learned this myself. I'm speaking from experience. Yes, I am. Okay, so once again, I'm going to kind of do a mock placement just by sticking this in there. And I think I want to go right in this location. Underneath. And then, oh, this one. Maybe not. Maybe I want to put this one up here. I might want to go right up in this direction. Guys, look at this. Hello, sunshine. Hello, sunshine. This wreath kit is complete. And of course, this one is my version. So I always encourage you guys to make your own, but it's all cohesive. I think it's going to look gorgeous. Let's see. I know you guys won't be able to see the whole thing if I hang it up here. But what a great everyday design. This would be great for Mother's Day. It would be great year round. And of course, those beautiful sunflowers are in there. I'm going to, now that I've got it hanging up on the wall, kind of reposition a couple of them so that they're looking up a little more. I love it. Love it. All right, Charlotte, I'm going to get you taken care of. I promise. So y'all have a great Cinco de Mayo. Happy Friday. And I'm going to go spend some time with my grandkids who are going to be here in about 2 hours. Have a great weekend, y'all.